Hello everybody, hope you're having a lovely day. This is the second video I've decided to film today, so I'm kind of video mad today, which is kind of a change because last month I didn't post anything because of the weather, me being busy, dealing with a lot of changes, all those sorts of things. So I thought, you know what, do 2 videos because I'm definitely in the mood for it today. And I thought for this video I'd do something that I haven't done in a while. This time last year, or a little bit before that actually, I did a video which sees me reading my old blog posts just to see how much has changed in my life between now and that time. So obviously I did my very first blog post in the previous video, so I thought I'd do my second and third blog posts, and these are from February 2016, so almost 2.5 years ago. So that'll be very interesting, and I have not read these since then, so this is going to be interesting. I haven't read these in a long time. If you want to see my blog posts, they're down below in the description box if you want to go over and have a look. My first post of the video is something called Dealing with Hate on YouTube. That pretty much says it all. I know exactly what I'm talking about in that title, and there's just a picture of me with my thumb down. It was the best thing I could use for me without getting copyrighted for using a thumbs down from the internet. 16th of February 2016, so obviously 2.5 years ago. And it says here, when you get dislikes or even a hateful comment on a YouTube video, it can make you feel run down and worthless. I certainly felt that when I first got those dislikes and comments earlier this month. As I was feeling so down, I decided to close down my YouTube channel for good, but this would make the haters win hands down. So basically, I was filming a video with Beth one day, and funnily enough, after we finished that video, I saw these notifications on my phone, and I started to get all of these dislikes from literally out of nowhere. I had no idea what was happening, and it was just one user commenting rubbish, 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 and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, obviously I know that he was like disliking most of these videos, but it started to get weird because I was getting more than one dislike. Like, the most dislikes I got was, I think, was about 3 or 4, and that was just on one video. Others I only got like 1 or 2 or 0 if I was lucky. So yeah, so that was quite a bit of a shock because I never had that before. I basically let them win, and I closed down my YouTube channel. I was very naive back then, and I definitely know how to deal with it now. And literally, the only thing you've got to do to stop them is a tap, and that tap is the block button. My advice for you guys is to ignore hate, and no matter what anyone says, keep going. Obviously, that's what I just said to you now. Just forget it. They don't mean anything to you. They're just jealous little trolls who can't do anything better with their life, so ignore them. I had my friend saying that to me at the time. I didn't see that then, but I see it now. My friend was saying to me, I can't remember which one it was, if it was Rachel, Lexi, Beth, I don't know which one it was. But they said, put it public. Like, do it. So I did that, and it started to get a lot better for me. However, I started afresh and created 2 brand new YouTube channels, the 2 I still have today. Liam Beasley, so obviously for this channel, and another channel called Liam Beasley Plus for my old videos and blooper videos. Liam Beasley Plus was actually renamed Liam Beasley Productions, and I put all of my old videos on private. I don't think I have them anymore. I think I only have a montage of them. So yeah, I'm kind of in trouble for that I deleted all my old videos. But I've got a montage of them somewhere. I might make them public, I might not, but we'll just wait and see. And obviously blooper videos on Liam Beasley Plus, while Liam Beasley Productions, I kind of put them on this channel now. So it's not really useful, is it? So just check it out for all the random crap, because I haven't uploaded from that channel in a long time. So if you want to see old crappy videos from me, go over to my second channel, because you'll find a lot of that there. I have received a couple of dislikes, and that hasn't stopped me from doing what I enjoy. I haven't received any more bad comments yet. And when I do, I will not let anything stop me. 3 to 4 weeks after I set up this channel, I got that same person giving me dislikes and mean comments. So they obviously found me, which obviously is a bit... It kind of says more about them than it says about me, because why would they look me up just to give me a bad comment? I mean, why would they just do that? So I did get some comments. It wasn't anything like really, really bad. It was just like, oh, rubbish. Oh, you shouldn't be making videos. Yeah, but joke's on them because I blocked them. And I haven't had any problems off them since. I might have had a couple of dislikes and stuff, but that's normal if you're doing YouTube videos. But I haven't had a lot, so that's pretty good. So the message for all the YouTubers out there is to never give up. So I have said that in this blog, and I'm saying it in this video too. If you want to pursue your dream and there's people stopping you, don't give up. Just go with what you love, and you never know, the results could be absolutely amazing. And a few years down the line, you'll be glad you made that decision. Any negative comments from literally anybody you know, go on, get rid of it, because you don't need a negativity whilst you're pursuing what you love. So just go for it. You only live once. It's your life. You choose how you live it. So don't let the haters win like I almost did last week. Block out the haters and think about the people who actually like your content. That is actually something really good to think about. You might have the haters, but at the same time you have people that actually like your content. So focus on them, because they're the ones that are bringing the positivity out. They're the ones that make you feel good. They're the ones that want you to make more videos, and you want to make more videos. So stick with those people, because they're not causing trouble. They're causing literally goodness in you. They're encouraging you to carry on. Yeah, that was the last bit of the blog post. It was so deja vu. It kind of brought it all back for me. I could definitely remember seeing those comments. I actually remember seeing it. My second post would be the post I wrote after this one. It's called Meeting Up for My 18th Birthday. 18 seems so young, but at the time it really wasn't. It was like the biggest year ever, even though I'm like 20 and a half nearly. So let's go for it. This was the 22nd of February 2016, and this is very different because I actually had a vlog attached to this. So basically, if you want to see my birthday vlog, then that's on my channel. So that was 2 years ago. It was a bit of a terrible vlog in hindsight, but there you go. Just beginning, just about. But yeah, this is a blog post that went with it. Quite a long one, actually. Hello everyone, I'm back. I love writing these blogs. It allows me to ramble on about anything. God knows I'm a big rambler. 4 of my good friends attended my meetup session, those being Lexiana, Rachel, Shannon and Beth. All of those I'm still good friends with now, so that is amazing. It was great seeing Shannon again, as the last time I saw her was in July when Lexiana had her birthday meetup. That kind of influenced me to have my meetup, because I saw how good Lexiana's was, so I thought, you know what? Why not have one for myself? And yeah, it was a good idea. I really liked that day. I meet with Lexiana and Rachel a lot, and Beth is on my college course, so I see her almost every day. Anyways, about the meetup, like just going on to the meetup here. I was supposed to wake up at 9, but as my predictions were correct on not sleeping until 3 in the morning, guilty, I silenced the alarm and didn't wake up again till 9:50. Better than 10:50, let's put it that way. Dad drove me into town and I went to the bus station while he bought the drinks. He had to buy the drinks as I didn't have ID yet, and the drinks that were bought were WKDs and Coke cans. With me, I had a WKD and a Coke can. Everyone else technically had Coke because they do not like alcohol whatsoever. I arrived at the bus station just before 11, and to my surprise, I was the first one there. This is because when I meet up with Lexiana and Rachel, I'm sometimes the last one to show up. Rachel arrived shortly afterwards, and we had a nice chat before we were joined by Beth. A few minutes later, Lexiana arrived with a lovely new haircut. A haircut that is so chick magnet-like. That is bringing it back. That is bringing it back. We used to joke Lexiana was a chick magnet. Obviously she's not now because she's got Amy, but at the time that was hilarious. Shannon said that she was going to be late, so the 4 of us decided to go into Costa to wait for her, as we were planning to have a drink there before going back to my house for our hangout session. It was very crowded in Costa, so we decided to drink out rather than in. Beth had a hot chocolate, while myself and Lexiana had a strawberry and cream cooler. Oh, they sound lush. I don't know if they still do them, but they were delicious. I can't remember the precise name, so yeah, whatever it was that. Soon afterwards, we were looking for dry benches, and most of them in the town centre were wet, thanks to the weather. I had texted Shannon asking if she's arrived yet, and just as I sent it, I got a text from her saying she's arrived. I walked to the bus station to meet her, and we soon joined the others, right after Rachel used the skanky toilets. The only thing I can say about that is, Rachel is very brave. Just standing outside was awful, let alone using the toilet, and I don't know whether or not she hovered. I bloody hope she did, because otherwise she would have been infected with something. We then went to Tesco and bought our own lunch. Shannon had bought some prawns. No, she didn't buy that. Shannon had bought some prawn sandwiches. Rachel and myself bought the last 2 packs of sushi, and Beth bought some pasta. Then we went to the chip shop to get Lexiana's lunch. That just says it all. You got us buying like almost very healthy stuff at Tesco, and then Lexiana just goes to the chip shop around the corner. She still does that to this day. She ordered some chips and a quarter-pounder burger. When I got there, I wanted some chips, despite me having sushi. That again shows how greedy I am. I was going to have chips, but I ate so much rubbish the day before, I thought I'd stay healthy and eat sushi instead. So I didn't buy the chips then. Eventually, we were all reunited and got back to the house to eat our lunch. We played all sorts of games. We created Sims on The Sims 4, but I accidentally deleted them later on in the day. Go me! I also played the A to Z challenge with Lexiana and Shannon, and poor Shannon had to have 2 teaspoons of hot chocolate powder. Oh my god, I remember that! Oh my god, I didn't remember that until now. Oh my god! I don't know if you remember this, Shannon, but I do now. I didn't like half hour ago, but I definitely do now. That's why I'm so happy I write these vlogs, because I wouldn't have remembered it without it. Oh my god. Shannon had to have 2 teaspoons of hot chocolate powder, while Lexiana had the same, as well as golden syrup. Later on we began a pile-on, sounds about right, and Lexiana was on the bottom, and she was also pretending to be dead, which she always does, so we didn't believe her. We all knew, really, that she was pretending, and in order to make her come round, Shannon and myself dragged Lexiana out of the house and locked her out. That just shows how immature and childish we were all back then. Just dragging a dead person out of the house and just leaving them outside. If my neighbours were outside when we dragged her out, we definitely would have got a few funny looks, because you don't see that every day. We all cleaned up the house and left by 3, despite me leaving the house without any shoes. I left the house without any shoes on. Go me, I'm the most intelligent person in our group. Someone who leaves the house without their shoes. And then we also bumped into tyre swings, back gardens, sophisticated houses, the lot. Along the way, Lexiana was silly enough to sit on the edge of the bridge that had the railway track underneath it. She sat on the wall as I tried to pull her off to safety. I made it worse when her feet were dangling off the bridge. Oh my god, that's awful. I remember that. Oh my god, I actually could have killed her on that day. Rachel rescued her and I had to accept that I almost killed my friend. What's it with me killing Lexi today? After a long hour's walk, we reached a more familiar place and Shannon and Beth had gone to the bus station together. But the day wasn't over yet. I forgot this photo of Beth existed. I'm sorry, Beth, I've just got to show this. I haven't seen this face in a long time. Lexiana, Rachel and myself went to the old park we used to play in last year, and we love that particular park because nobody ever plays in it except us. If it wasn't for us, the park would have been dusty. So I'm not saying where the park is because everyone will start bloody using it. We're the only ones that ever actually go in there. We've gone in there all the time at that time, and we never ever saw anyone in there apart from us. We entered the park, and needless to say, Lexiana and myself aimed for the 2 swings, and no one fell off this time, because one of the swings don't like Shannon or Lexiana. Because the last time we went there, like the year before, Shannon and Lexi both sat on the same swing, like not at the same time, but the same swing, and it chucked Shannon off. It chucked Shannon off the swing. And then Lexi went on it, and that as well chucked her off. So that swing was not nice to any of my friends. But it was hilarious at that time. Lexiana then thought it'd be a good idea to sit on top of the climbing frame, but she couldn't get back down by herself. She refused to let me help in case there was a repeat with the railway bridge. Rachel had helped her down, but for some insane reason she climbed back up. But this time she got down herself. About the park, it is in the middle of nowhere, meaning there was no toilets. That's probably why no one uses it. Lexiana and Rachel both needed to go. So I suggested them doing their business in the bins provided. It was the best place at such short notice because the nearest toilets were like a 20-minute walk and they would never have been able to hold it in for that amount of time. Things got worse when it started spitting down with rain, so Rachel called her brother and he dropped us all back home. It was a lovely day with my friends as we had a nice catch up and we had a nice, fun and hilarious time. I still have leftovers of drinks in my fridge, but I'm definitely drinking them, especially the Wickeds. Yeah, I still got them in my fridge. Yeah, 2.5 years. Probably all fairy and hairy and mouldy. Yeah, nice bit of drink for later. I really hope you liked this video, guys. I definitely enjoyed reading my blog posts. I do apologise if the video is too long. Do give this video a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you want to see more videos from myself. And I'll see you very soon with a new video. Goodbye, everybody.